The truth. The truth of the community. So, unlike the rest of the community videos that you saw popping up weeks ago, we're actually going to look at this from a sociological standpoint, if you will. And I'm not going to explain what sociology means or its base. You can Google that because I'm not going to lecture you on that. It's something completely different. But before I get to the case at hand, I need to put out 4 points that will basically dictate this video. Number 1, a culture, in layman terms, is basically the whole of everything, like customs, how you exchange interactions with people, knowledge, materials, etc. And it's basically the society. Second, a subculture is a segment of that society that share and differ aspects from the society's larger culture. Third, the subculture can be influenced by the larger dominant culture. And number 4, there is a dominant ideology that helps to maintain powerful social, and I can't stress this enough, economic and position interests. Alright then, let me apply what I've said to the COD and commentator community. Now, first of all, the culture can be represented by gamers and YouTube. And yes, though it may seem questionable, I do see YouTube as a meeting place for cultures. But over time, it has become a culture due to its massive following and popularity. The subculture is represented by the COD community and video game commentators. Now, remember what I said about how the smaller society is influenced by the bigger one? Well, it's apparent here with the YouTube community and commentators. Now, greed, whoring, deception, spamming, and spamming is not necessarily a bad thing. I'll explain that in the future. Basically any pathetic attempts to maximize your views has been done throughout the past. Now, I'm not going to explain examples because then I'd be here all day. However, these aspects were put into YouTube in 2007 with the start of the partner program. You see, before this, you couldn't make cash money off your videos unless you actually paid for it to be, what's the word, I forget what the word is. You basically put some kind of promotion on it. I forgot what it was. I can't really look at it now because I'm not on YouTube. But basically, you couldn't make cash money off your videos before then on YouTube. And to tell you the truth, I think it would have been a lot better without it. I mean, throughout my 4 years on YouTube, I've noticed that when you make money into a more significant motivation, your content begins to degrade. Oh, and just for a personal note, I raged to see this. I fucking yelled when I saw this. What a camping douchebag! I call this Wayne's Law, basically named after Wayne's World, because if anyone's seen that movie, you understand what I'm talking about. And there are examples like College Humor, Smosh, Damebo, Real Annoying Orange, because Damebo did actually good work before he did Real Annoying Orange. Ray William Johnson and Shane Ya Dawson. Wait a minute. He's always been a whore. What the hell am I talking about? Though this is not going to happen every time, there is quite the probable chance that this causation will occur. The opposite could occur to where your content is a lot better and you don't drown or get swallowed up by the exploitation and the ruthless commercialism that you see nowadays. And this has had quite the effect on the subculture, the commentary community. Sorry, forget my language. And basically, that's part of the Commentators revolution. That, remember, I named that named the explosion of commentaries after you know, the COD thing came out. This was actually part of it. So let me quote someone that actually gets the point. Heroin Jesus, who left this comment, and I love this comment, that basically describes what the dominant ideology of commentaries are. Quote, 2 years ago, people made videos for fun and entertainment. Now, people make videos in hopes of becoming famous and to make a financial gain. They have planted the idea that the only way to be known or considered good is if you're a machinima director, which isn't saying much these days because they pretty much sign anyone. End quote. You see, over the past years, the gaming community followed in suit with the money-grubbing mentality, and it's only gotten worse and worse. And as Heroin Jesus said, there is a dominant ideology where if you are sponsored by people or companies like Machinima, you are considered good by a significant group of people for the most part for just being there. It actually took me a few months after making this channel to figure that out for myself. Also, people can use their status to truly believe they are better than you, to rather make their opinion matter over yours, and it's justified by the popular vote, other known as mobocracy, you know, a bunch of fanboys and shit. Now, for the COD community, I really couldn't give a damn, sorry. It's basically because I don't willingly affiliate myself to groups that easily. Basically, they're the same as everyday FPS players, only some trash on Halo whenever they have the chance. So guys, I really couldn't say more than this. I wanted to make this out like exploitation, you know, the thing before Reach. So guys, that's about it. And so tell me if I left anything out, and I'll be sure to put in history if you just leave it in the comments and tell me your response. Like on exploitation, because that was a real good video. I want to see this video do as well. Alright everyone, peace. See ya. Glenn's a stoner!